Hello everybody, my name is Ashley at scrappaperscissors.blogspot.com. I am going to show you a cute tutorial on how to create this card. It is a waterfall card. You may have seen it online. I absolutely love it because I think it showcases our new Cheerio papers as well as our Your Sweet stamp set and one of my personal favorites, the thank you stamp set out of the new summer catalog with Close to My Heart. I also used garden green paper and some green brads here to kind of tie it all together. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you how to create this card. What we're going to do first, now I already got some of this already done, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of garden green cardstock 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then the pattern paper that kind of gets centered on that cardstock is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And then you're just going to kind of adhere it on there into the center. And then what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and cut a strip here. This strip is 3/4 by 4, and then I attached it with some brads. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to start from that point. We have the basis of our card, so we should be able to do our waterfall now. We also need a piece of garden green cardstock. Now this is what's going to be our long strip on our card. So we need to cut that 2 by 9, and then we need to score it at 2 inches, at 2 3/4, at 3 1/2, and at 4 1/4. So you're just going to score that however you score. I use my paper trimmer and a bone folder to score. So go ahead and do that, and then kind of do some folding just to make sure that you have everything on there. Make sure that it'll go smoothly as you go. And then I'm just going to kind of position this how I want it. Now you're going to want this. You're going to at the very top score fold it, and then you're going to have, you know, this front part's going to be shorter than the back part. So you're just going to kind of slide it through, slide the one underneath of your strip there, and then you're going to put some tape or some glue here, so that you can adhere the top part, not the bottom part, but the top part. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my tape runner. Close to My Heart also sells some fabulous tape runners. Go ahead and check those out, but I'm just going to use the one I have right here. And then you're just going to kind of adhere it like that, so that when you kind of push it through, it'll go like that. Then we're going to put our fun little cherries on, and we're going to go ahead and put them on these pieces of green cardstock. So we're going to do that next. Let's throw our card out of the equation here, and I'm just going to attach my I cut 4 of these. They're 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. I cut 4 of those, and then these are garden green, and these are 2 by 2. So I just stamped my cherries from the So Sweet stamp set, and we're going to just kind of put some tape on there and tape it on. I'm going to do that to all of them. Kind of just do this method a little weirdly. Another thing I did before I taped these on is I swiped the actual cardstock against some garden green ink so that it kind of has a little green border around it. I didn't do it too much. I didn't distress it too much because I didn't distress the rest of this project. So just a nice little soft subtle. You can also use like a foam pad and the garden green ink to give it an even softer look around the edges. That's another thought. Then what you're going to do is at the top part in the back, you are going to put some tape just at the top part. And then we are going to adhere these. The best way to do it is along the bottom to the top. Bottom to top. So just along the top here of our 2 by 2s are what we're going to adhere these onto. Right at the top, okay? All the way up. Okay, just like that. So now we have kind of this shingle effect, And if you pull it, you should be able to pull it all down. Let's try that again for you. Pull. You should be able to pull it down and push it back up. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to pull it down to probably about there. And then I'm going to stamp thank you on there. So let me go ahead and get my thank you stamp set. And I did with my first card 3 different colors. I did garden green. So I did that on top. Then I did cranberry. And then I did brown. So it kind of gets 3 thank yous or thanks along there because it kind of goes along with the shingle effect with the 4 cherries. So I did 3 of those. The red ink here is cranberry from Close to My Heart. The brown is chocolate and the green is garden green. And those are for my cherries. I guess I never did point that out, but that's okay. So then you have it. You have your cute little waterfall card. It kind of reminds me of shingles. So that concludes my tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed that. It's very neat and very unique. You could also put this on an actual card front if you'd like. But you know what? I'm going to leave it just like this because it's got my decoration and it's got my sentiment. And I could write down here if I really wanted to. I could say, thanks for being a great friend. You're always there for me, Sally, or whatever. So go ahead and try that one at home. Thank you.